You know, if there was ever a month that was primed and ready for a good sale, it is December. But there you are, sitting in front of your computer screen with that cursor blinking at you, almost as if mocking you. You having troubles coming up with some good sales ideas for your product or service? Would you like a few to get you started? Stay tuned and find out.
Being an entrepreneur sounds like, yes, another new client. I did it. But it can also sound like, I am really not understanding this technology, and I'm feeling so overwhelmed. Am I even cut out for this? That's why I started the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast, to help infopreneurs, coaches, and course creators who want to build a business online but are battling technology, overwhelm, procrastination, and even imposter syndrome. Think successfully, think differently, think bigger, and take action by learning tips from an array of business owners, all dropping knowledge on the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast. Check us out at www.darkhorseschooling.com.
What is up? What is up? What the heck is up, my Dark Horse friends and family? Welcome back to another dose of holiday season marketing learning. I am your Dark Horse host, Tracy Brinkman, and I've been in the coaching, course creation, online space since like the 90s, so got a little experience under my belt, yet here I am still learning. But I think more important, the question that needs to be asked is, who are you? And to me, my friend, the answer to that is infinitely more important, because I believe you are a driven entrepreneur, perhaps even an infopreneur that is here because you're ready to start, restart, kickstart, or even start leveling up with some great marketing, personal, or business tips and results in order to build that beautiful business of yours into the empire it absolutely deserves to be. All right, here we are, almost halfway through December. I probably should have dropped this episode a little sooner, because as I mentioned, I believed if there's one month that is filled to the brim with holiday events and festivities that we can leverage as marketers, it's December. I mean, think about it. You got Christmas, you got Hanukkah, you got Kwanzaa, and if that isn't enough, we're going to fill it all out, round it all out with New Year's Eve. There is always something that you can use for your marketing campaigns in December. Every single day has something going on in December. For example, you've just got to do something with, let's talk about the Festival of Enormous Changes at the Last Minute Day. No joke, there is that day. The Festival of Enormous Changes at the Last Minute Day. No matter what kind of how-to product that you're selling, this day, that particular day, is tailor-made for one of your sales campaigns. Then there's the App Day, or Cookie Day, or, ready for this one, Cat Herders Day. You can have fun with any one of those. And I think that's one of the key things about good marketing, is to have fun with it. Let's use an example. Let's say you send out 2 emails each day during the month of December. Yeah, I know everyone is expecting to get peppered a little harder with emails. So you might have some drop-offs. That's okay. You don't want them around anyway. But each day you pick a theme and you send out an email in the morning with whatever campaign or theme that you've chosen. And then you send out a reminder in the afternoon. Let's use the cat herders example, right? Let's say your morning email says, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, today is Cat Herders Day. So in honor of Cat Herders Day, here's what I want you to do. I want you to send me a photo of your cat. That will give you a 10% off ABC product, whatever it is. If you send me a photo of your cat with you in the picture, I'll give you 20% off. If you send me your cat, then the product is free. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding on that last part. Please do not send me your kitty. Now see, that's kind of fun. A little tongue-in-cheek, have a little giggle session. You want to have fun with these emails. You want to have fun with their audience so that they enjoy receiving and reading your emails. And they will respond with clicks and, more importantly, with sales. So this is going to be a kind of a weird episode, because I'm going to spend the rest of this episode, I don't know, we're only a few minutes in, talking about the days of the month and sales opportunities you can have inside those days. First, let's start with some overarching awareness causes that happen in December. All right. So you got seasonal affective disorder awareness. You got the HIV or AIDS awareness, universal human rights, and then nationally inspired driver awareness. Those are all happening inside of December. So if you are advocate of any of those, you can use them as part of your marketing campaigns. But now let's go day by day, shall we? And talk about some of the unique opportunities that you have. Unfortunately, it's the 11th, so I'm going to run through the first 10 rather quickly. Okay, it's the 11th as I'm recording this. It's probably the 12th as you're listening to it, so we'll go through the first 11. Now, on the 1st, you have Christmas Lights Day, you have World AIDS Day, you have Rosa Parks Day, and you have Peppermint Bark Day. Any one of those could be really fun, right? I love Christmas lights. Who doesn't love Christmas lights, right? And Peppermint Bark, hello. And of course, there's Rosa Parks, someone we all know and love. On the 2nd, you have International Day for the Abolition of Slavery. Hot topic for many. You have Bartender Day. Right now, if you're in a niche market, you could really go after those folks. World Pollution Prevention Day and World Computer Literacy Day. You see all these different niches that you could, oh, wow, I never thought about that. And you may not even be in that niche, but you can connect your content, your product, your service to that niche even better. On the 3rd, have Green Bean Casserole Day. All right, everyone's had a green bean casserole. Come on. On the 4th, you have International Cheetah Day. Right? Maybe your product is fast in its solutions. You have Cookie Day, Santa's List Day, and World Wildlife Confederation, the World Wildlife Conservation Day. That's the 4th. On the 5th, here we go. All right, International Ninja Day. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I looked it up to make sure it was right. And then on the 5th also is International Volunteer Day and Blue Jeans Day. Man, see, we're already missing some opportunities because I didn't record this for you. On the 6th, Gespazzo Day, right? And then Walt Disney Day. On the 7th, you have Cotton Candy Day, Joy Day, and Letter Writing Day. Maybe that's when we're supposed to be writing our letters to Santa. All right, maybe you're already late. Did you write your letter to Santa? Anyway, moving on. On the 8th, we have Blue Collar Day, Brownie Day, and Pretend to be a Time Traveler Day. Man, you can have such fun with these. On the 9th, Christmas Card Day, Lost and Found Day, Llama Day, Pastry Day, and Techno Day. Maybe you're in the music industry. On the 10th, we have the International Animal Rights Day, Human Rights Day, and Nobel Prize Day. On the 11th, and that's today as I'm recording this, it's App Day, like I mentioned earlier, UNICEF Day for Change. All right, so now as you're listening on the 12th and on, maybe you can use any one of these days to market your product or your service. Now, on the 12th, you have Gingerbread Decorating Day. Yeah, Poinsettia Day. Or is it poinsettia? Anyway, Worldwide Candle Lighting Day. On the 13th, it's Cocoa Day, Violin Day, Cream Cheese Frosting Day. Oh, yum. I would love that one. Horse Day and Ice Cream Day. Yep, even in December, you know, there's some ice cream that is just so damn good. You eat it when it's cold. And we have a place down here in the next town over called Scoop DeVille, and it's like an old 50s diner. No joke, you walk in, it's like you stepped back in time. Even the folks, what do they call them, soda jerks back in the day, behind the counter are dressed like they're back in that day, and the owners came from that day, so they know what they're talking about. So, let's move on. 14th, More Good Today. Energy Conservation Day, Roast Chestnuts Day, and Free Shipping Day. Ladies and gentlemen, for my friends out there in the e-commerce world, as you're listening to this on the 12th, Free Shipping Day on the 14th, easy money marketing right there. On the 15th, there it is, Cat Herders Day. We mentioned that one earlier. Regifting Day, International Tea Day, and Cupcake Day. The 16th, you feeling anything here? I mean, there's so many opportunities. The 16th, Chocolate Covered Anything Day, right? Chocolate Covered Bacon, Chocolate Covered Anything Day. Potato Chips, Stupid Toy Day, and Underdog Day. On the 17th, we have Canadian Maple Syrup, Ugly Sweater, Wright Brothers Day, and Wreaths Across America. I think there's a lot of Boy Scouts and different organizations selling pine wreaths or natural wreaths. They smell so good too. Anyway, on the 18th, we have Baked Cookies Day, Hanukkah, which lasts through the 26th. Flake Appreciation Day. Now, this is a good one. You can have fun with this one, right? Maybe you're a coach. And there's some people that just aren't as reliable as you'd like them to be, right? Maybe you're one of those people. Yeah, maybe it's snowflakes, or maybe it's dandruff, right? think about all the different kind of flakes there are and how you can use that in your marketing. And then on the 18th is also Twin Day. Yeah. On the 19th, we have Hard Candy Day, Heroes and Heroines. Oh, that one could be a fun one. And then on the 19th is Look for Evergreen. We're getting towards the end here. On the 20th, we have Go Caroling Day, Sangria Day for all my friends that like to drink, and then Games Day. On the 21st is the December solstice, Blue Christmas, Humbug Day. That could be a lot of fun, right? You could just, humbug, I'm not buying anything for anybody. And at the same time, it's also Look on the Bright Side Day and Crossword Puzzle Day. If you can't think of a marketing idea from all these ideas I'm dropping on here, I don't know what to tell you. On the 22nd, we have Mathematics Day, Cookie Exchange Day. Could be a lot of fun. You could link that to any product or service, exchanging products and services. How about that? On 23 is Festivus and the Christmas Movie Marathon Day. Right? You know what's funny is I think just off the top of my head as I'm reading that one of the great email campaigns you could do with that or any kind of marketing is it a Christmas movie? ? And that starts off so many conversations like, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Because anybody who's seen Die Hard knows Die Hard happens on Christmas and everything is Christmas about it. But is it really a Christmas movie? There you go. All right, so on the 24th, obviously it's Christmas Eve. It's also Eggnog Day, and it's Last Minute Shoppers Day. There you go. Let's go ahead. That one there kind of names itself, doesn't it? 25th is pretty easy. It's Christmas Day, and it's also Pumpkin Pie Day. What goes with a pumpkin pie? Whipped cream, of course. 26th is Kwanzaa, which lasts through January 1st. 26 is also Boxing Day. Most of our retailers know about that. Maybe you don't. You could tap into that. It's Homeowners Day, Day of Goodwill. It's also Candy Cane Day, and this one can be a lot of fun, Winers Day. And I don't mean wine as in the sangria we talked about earlier. I'm talking about winers. Anyway, moving on. 27th is Fruitcake Day, Visit the Zoo Day, and Make Cutout Snowflakes Day. 28th is Download Day, Call a Friend Day, and Card Playing Day. 29th, I only found one for this one, TikTok Day. And that's TikTok as in clock, not TikTok as in the platform. But you could go both ways with it, right? You could really have fun with that one. 30th, send me your best TikTok, and I'll give you X% off. Yeah, or we can vote on the best TikToks. There we go. Number 30, Bacon Day, Resolution Planning Day, and this is the one I mentioned earlier, the Festival of Enormous Changes at the Last Minute. Kind of goes with the resolution planning, right? Because you're planning all those enormous changes at the last minute. Last but not least, on the 31st is Champagne Day, which makes sense because it's also New Year's Eve, and it's World Peace Meditation Day. Now, certainly inside of all of those I just gave you, which if I counted correctly is 99, all right, marketing opportunities for you to use inside the month of December. I don't think there's any other month that has that many that you could tap into, you could use, and again, have a good time with. And to help follow up with that in the next episode, I'm going to give you some simple steps to tripling your email clicks. So be sure to check that one out. That one will be coming out on Wednesday, the next episode. All right, you get out there, you run your race, you get your results, and then come let me hear about them. Seriously, email me at tracy@darkhorseschooling.com. Tell me the tip or idea you came away with. I just gave you 99 of them. How you put it into action and what results you got. Who knows? Maybe bring you on the show and let you share your genius with my audience. Until next time, I'm going to leave you as I always do. Think successfully and take action.
Thank you for listening to the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
And you know this.
Thanks for tuning in.
Check us out at www.darkhorseschooling.com.
All right.
My name is Tracy Brinkman.